in the all-white colours of the club is going to be last to move in next to Straight Wilder. Spellmaker stood well. Elder Hood in 7. True Blonde out in 1. Now, Minnie Grey ready. All set. True Blonde out in 1. Field stood in well. Now they're racing. True Blonde, Northern Song began okay over on the grandstand side. Elder Hood's heading towards the flat side out there in company with Minnie Grey and Spellmaker, and they lead in the early part. It's Minnie Grey in front of Spellmaker, Elder Hood and Straight Wilder, the last of the 4 down on the flat side. On the grandstand side of the course now, and Northern Song had begun quickly with Desert Song. They're out in front. Sitting against the rail there is True Blonde going up to be with the leading horses, followed then by Tough Sword. Back behind them is Timber and Sir Volker's last of those coming down the outside division. On the other side, Spellmaker made play. Elder Hood is coming after it when they reach inside the 400 metres, and they look to have it to themselves clear of Straight Wilder. The grandstand, it's Northern Song being tackled by True Blonde. Wide apart at the 200 metres now. Spellmaker, the inside, is about a length in front of Elder Hood, who's under the whip and can't reach it. They look to have it here from True Blonde on the grandstand, but it's the flat. Spellmaker leading Elder Hood, and Spellmaker's going to win it from Elder Hood by a length and a half. Third is on the grandstand. Give it a Northern Song in front of True Blonde, then Timber, Sir Vulcan, Desert Song. Next, Straight Wilder on the other side, followed by Tough Sword and Minnie Grey last over on the flat side. Well, the flat had an advantage there. Field of 10 started going to the platform. Just Madame Perec to move in. Very Jassa has the inside barrier. Madame Perec coming up, red light flashing, just about ready for a start in race number 2 of the day. Just gone start time now. Madame Perec joins them, so they're ready for dispatch. Very Jassa, the inside runner. Away they go. Not a bad sort of a start. Ms. O'Mai, one of the first to break the line. Bounced out in front of Quiet Style. Londolese over on the outside as they settled into stride. Then Brook Road a length away fourth from Very Jassa, Western Reality. River Express over on the outside, 1200 to go. 2 lengths Mazawa getting a good way back with Madame Perec, and Cigaretto between those two is back towards the end of the field. Ms. O'Mai's fighting the rider with these blinkers on. He's not going quickly on it. At the 1,000 metre mark, Michael Clark trying to steady down Ms. O'Mai. Settles a bit better by a length now to Londolese second. 2 lengths to Quiet Style third. Very Jassa a half length fourth. Over on the outside, Brook Road, 1 Western Reality tucked away on the inside. Then came River Express, who's a good way back and pulling a little. Mazawa getting up along the inside. Cigaretto trails it, and Madame Perec is last of all. Mizamai's dictated it at the 600 before the turn, just in front of Londolese. As they sweep around the turn, Quiet Style is holding down third. Very Jassa behind the leading horses. Then Brook Road wider out. Mazawa sneaking up on the inside. River Express out wider. Madame Perec and Cigaretto a good way back. Mizamai near the 300 metres. Got 2 lengths in front of Londolese, trying hard, and then Very Jassa and Quiet Style. Brook Road next, followed by Mazawa, who's into the clear and coming home. At the 200 metre mark, Londolese raced up to Mizamai and took the lead, followed by Very Jassa. Mizamai is on the outside, followed by Mazawa. Londolese is in front though. She's a length clear, Londolese, and Londolese by half a length to Quiet Style second. Neck to Mazawa getting up a third on the outside, followed by Mizamai and Very Jassa. Back behind those in the field to finish, Madame Perec. She was followed by Cigaretto, who couldn't sprint home with them from Western Reality, River Express and Brook Road. Londolese's won again, number 3, ridden
on their way, and Worth and Appeal pinged out wide with another ripple. They're going to come across quickly looking for the lead. Polo Royale was beaten for early speed. Gold Brocade showing plenty, runs up to about third, and with those Vivero, Worth and Appeal couldn't quite get over and is now trapped out in the limb. Going up in the centre is Torlina, with it Vivero the inside, and further back behind them Bay Scenery only about 3 or 4 off the lead, and they were followed then by Belaine. Over on the outside of it, Paying Guest. Further back later, Renee Storm Breeze, Gold Crest Girl, about 5 lengths Absolved, and 3 or 4 lengths last last of all Polo Royale. Around the home turn, they race down to passing the 500, and another ripple led by about a length. Sonique is there in the centre, and around the outside, Torlina races up quickly. Further back, Gold Brocade and Bay Scenery getting a run between horses. Worth and Appeal was next, followed by Vivero ducking back to the inside, and wider out, Belane is starting to run on, but Torlina got into overdrive at the 200 and quickly got 2 lengths clear. In second placing, battling away is Bay Scenery. Down the outside is Belane. They'll fill the minor placings, but Torlina is going to be too good, and favourite back is off to a flying start here at Morphettville. Torlina eased down, wins by 2.5. Bay Scenery, third Belane. Back behind them another Ripple and Scenic together. Goldcrest Girl ran on with later Renee. Worth and Appeal for
It was a good jump, and one of the early leaders, Hilarity, with Prima Barsi, and going very quickly as Host Stad, followed by So Calm and Constantia, a break. Royal Apollo, Life's a Rainbow, overtime very wide out, and so too Dancing Jester from Cebu, Clear Sight, Ellie Rhea. Liana's got 2 behind her. They are Haywire and Zavanity. At the 700 they go, and the speedy Prima Barsi leads one of her stablemates, Hilarity, a half length. Overtime third, Royal Apollo fourth, and then Host Stad, followed by So Calm, who's inside Life's a Rainbow with 600 to travel. In Constantia and Clear Sight. Off the track is Dancing Jester, a length to Cebu, and then Liana, 2 to Haywire and Ellie Rhea, and 5 lengths to Zavanity. 400 left to go, and the speedy Prima Barsi, a half length on Hilarity, a length and a half to Royal Apollo. Hostad into the clear from Constantia, overtime, and So Calm straightening up, and Prima Barsi the inside, and Hilarity stride for stride clear of Hostad, and then Constantia, Dancing Jester, Prima Barsi the inside, and Hilarity are having a great duel. Prima Barsi, Hilarity, and Haywire flying, but Hilarity hits the front. Haywire won't get it, and Hilarity from Haywire, Prima Barsi and Dancing Jester. Then Constantia, followed by Liana, making up many lengths. Over on the rails, So Calm from Clear Sight. Another couple to Hostad, and then Cebu, Vanity, Ellie Rhea, and the last 3, Life's a Rainbow, Overtime, and Royal Apollo.
Metres to journey. Line settles this time, and they're away. Centaurs began well with a Little Beauty and Raffin Times. Now they're all splitting. They're all going across towards the flat side rail. Mr. Good Time and also Chalet's Magic, who drew one. They're going across the heels of the leading horses towards the flat. Raffin Times led at the 800. Azar had gone up into second, placing the outside. Centaurs are a length behind it. Then over on the outside of those horses is Jump and Jive, being followed by a Little Beauty, who's drifting back over on the inside of Chalet's Magic, and Mr. Good Time is last of all. They're at the 500 metres now. And Azar had worked to the lead now, raced about a length in front of Raffin Time. Centaurs are a length and a half away. 2 lengths then to Jump and Jive. Chalet's Magic, Mr. Good Time coming through between horses. Azar led down to the 200. Centaurs are, Oliver hasn't let him go. Chalet's Magic running on from Mr. Good Time, who's starting to put in. Azar being tackled now by Centaza. Centaza race to the lead. Mr. Good Time trying to go on, but Centaza holds Azar, and Centaza a half length. Azar second. Mr. Good Time got up for third in front of Chalet's Magic. Long break behind those to Raffin Times, followed by a Little Beauty, and Jump and Jive was last of all. Oliver just kept cuddling and waiting.
He jumped pretty well too, the favourite at point, but it's going to be Sonic Switch leading a half length on Spanish Padre, a point third, Powers fourth, then Decadent and Polsky, followed by Woolsey. A length and a half further back in the field is Well Loved. After a length to Encourage, second last Bemboca Star, and 4 or 5 lengths to Sunderbank. 700 left to go, and Sonic Switch headed by Spanish Padre, 2 lengths a point third, a length Decadent, 1.5 to Powers. Similar gap to Woolsey as they string out from Polsky and Encourage, 2 to Well Loved. Bemboka Star and Sunderbank is tacking on as they come to the home corner at the 420. Sonic Switch and Spanish Padre 2 lengths on a point. A length the Powers Decadent, followed by Woolsey, and 3 or 4 lengths Encourage. Well, Spanish Padre has taken charge of the jock and has veered to the outside. A point is now coming out after Sonic Switch. Decadent on the inside, Powers next, and then comes Woolsey. It's Sonic Switch, just the leader. A point is starting to work home solidly now, and quickly a point paid to Sonic Switch. Powers moving into second posse, but it's the hat-trick to a point. A point wins it well from Powers. Sonic Switch third, then Woolsey, followed by Decadent, well-loved. Polsky further away in the field, Encourage, Bemboka Star. A distant second last, the erratic Spanish Padre, and Sunderbank was last all.
1,500. And racing, Queenstown Kate began okay. Crystalero settled back. Sweet Delight headed off by Prefer an Angel. Blue Storm getting into a good place early. Miss Tesla on the improve, going towards the front, and Von Ann settling down about fifth as they go to the 1,200 metres. Prefer an Angel led a half. Miss Tesla a length and a half away. Then Von Ann whipping up quickly to third around Sweet Delight and Blue Storm. One Amy's Dream a length further back. Then Queenstown Kate from Bionic Bess. A Scorbic travelling 3 wide, 1,000 to go. 2 lengths then to Crystalero with Sunny Lane and Chevelle Place 3 deep, and last of all, the leader Prefer an Angel a half. Miss Tesla nearing the 800. Von Ann out wide as third from Blue Storm in the centre. Sweet Delight back on the inside and a half a length away to Amy's Dream. 1.5 Bionic Best. Queenstown Kate the rail to Scorbic deep all the way. So too Chevelle Place with cover. At the 600, Crystalero second last, and Sunny Lane last when they corner into the straight in the Devon Park now. Battling for the run in. Prefer an Angel a half. Miss Tesla. Blue Storm's had a cosy run, and Cassidy eases off their heels, and he's got a big kick left on the favourite. 2 lengths Von Ann, who's under the whip now, and they're followed by Sweet Delight, but at the 300 Miss Tesla put her head in front. Hasn't moved on the favourite though, Blue Storm. Cassidy looking left and right, now gives her a bit of rain, and she sprints 2 in front. Blue Storm over Miss Tesla, then Von Ann, Sweet Delight, Prefer an Angel, but Blue Storm, oh, she's a very good mare. Down she comes to win by 3.5. Miss Tesla second, Von Ann a half length away third, Sweet Delight fourth. They were followed by Bionic Best, Sunny Lane working it off nicely. Next Chevelle Place, Crystalero, Prefer an Angel, Amy's Dream, Queenstown Kate, and a Scorbic. Well, they don't come much easier than that, do they?
And they've jumped this time. Blazing Stake missed it, so did Gambler's Image, and also a bit slow to begin, Designer's Style, and 1 or 2 others didn't jump that well, the Kalichi Kid and Vinaldi. And shortly afterwards, Deaconess was beaten for speed and drifted back, and Mr. Midge is a leader with Gold Fame. Happy Jess between them, further back behind those, Jester Chester, and over on the outside, right on top, and Mr. Discreet spearing through along the inside, gaining ground. Power Report trying to follow it through. They all followed then in that division by Court Wide Dancing Apollo. In the centre, Jester Chester, further back behind them, Expertise, Designer Style, Vinaldi, who's very wide, and then came Sing Song, Blazing Stake, off the track, Deaconess. Further back then came the Stablemates, Gambler's Image, and also the Kalichi Kid. Around the home turn, Gold Fame speared out about a length in front, second placing Happy Jess, coming after it now. Happy Jess races up on the outside of Gold Fame. Mr. Midge is running on after the pair of them. Down to the 2 home, Happy Jess got a length and a half, Gold Fame beaten. On the outside, Mr. Midge is running on with Mr. Discreet, and Designer Styles made good ground on the rail. Well, this flashy chestnut is going to be too good. Goes on to score well. Happy Jess by 2 to Gold Fame, who battled back for second. Mr. Midge third, running on both Designer Style and Mr. Discreet. Right on top made late ground. They were followed by Blazing Stake. Then further back came Sing Song, Dancing Apollo. Gambler's Image with the Kalichi Kid, Jester Chester, Expertise, Power of Port. And further back behind those then came Sing Song, pulling up quickly with Vinaldi and Deaconess.
And racing, Queenstown Kate began okay. Crystalero settled back. Sweet Delight headed off by Prefer an Angel. Blue Storm getting into a good place early. Miss Tesla on the improve, going towards the front, and Von Ann settling down about fifth as they go to the 1,200 metres. Prefer an Angel led a half. Miss Tesla a length and a half away. Then Von Ann whipping up quickly to third around Sweet Delight and Blue Storm. One Amy's Dream a length further back. Then Queenstown Kate from Bionic Bess. A Scorbic travelling 3 wide, 1,000 to go. 2 lengths then to Crystalero with Sunny Lane and Chevelle Place 3 deep, and last of all the leader Prefer an Angel a half. Miss Tesla nearing the 800. Von Ann out wide as third from Blue Storm in the centre. Sweet Delight back on the inside and a half a length away to Amy's Dream. 1.5 Bionic Best. Queenstown Kate the rail to Scorbic deep all the way. So too Chevelle Place with cover. At the 600 Crystalero second last, and Sunny Lane last when they corner into the straight in the Devon Park now. Battling for the run in. Prefer an Angel a half. Miss Tesla. Blue Storm's had a cosy run, and Cassidy eases off their heels, and he's got a big kick left on the favourite. 2 lengths Von Ann, who's under the whip now, and they're followed by Sweet Delight, but at the 300 Miss Tesla put her head in front. Hasn't moved on the favourite though, Blue Storm. Cassidy looking left and right, now gives her a bit of rain, and she sprints 2 in front. Blue Storm over Miss Tesla, then Von Ann, Sweet Delight, Prefer an Angel, but Blue Storm, oh, she's a very good mare. Down she comes to win by 3.5. Miss Tesla second, Von Ann a half length away third, Sweet Delight fourth. They were followed by Bionic Best. Sunny Lane working it off nicely.
The hour's up there, and so's Volcano Lover. Not all that far away is In Colour, followed by Schwarzkopf. A length and a half further back comes Zama Lane. Lady Varick followed at the head of the rest, then Money Rules. And Fervent Hope is second last as they work to the back of the course, and the leader is, and going quickly, Volcano Lover. By 3/4, Some Lady third, So Sleek, and Haute Couture fourth. A length then to Now Is the Hour on the outside of Schwarzkopf. 1 to In Colour, a length to Shelter, Lady Varick, Zama Lane. Fervent Hope second last, and Money Rules last as they go down past the 850, and the leader Volcano Lover. About 3/4 to a length on Some Lady. Third is Now Is the Hour. So Sleek on the inside. Haute Couture is next. On the rails is Schwarzkopf, and then Shelter, followed by In Colour, Lady Varick, Fervent Hope, Zama Lane, and 2 lengths to the grey Money Rules. They race along by the 600 marker. Still no variation in the order, and Volcano Lover pilots the field. 3/4 of a length on Some Lady. Now Is the Hour third. So Sleek the inside from Haute Couture. Schwarzkopf hopelessly bailed away. Then Shelter, Fervent Hope, In Colour, Lady Varick, Zama Lane, and Money Rules. Around the corner, Volcano Lover first for home. 3/4 Some Lady. On the rails, So Sleek from Now Is the Hour. Haute Couture next, and Schwarzkopf trying to weave her way clear. Into the open she is now, and Fervent Hope is starting to run home pretty well. Volcano Lover the leader. Now Is the Hour. On the outside, Fervent Hope. Now Is the Hour hits the front from Fervent Hope, and Now Is the Hour, I'd say, he's just beaten Fervent Hope. Schwarzkopf third, and then Zama Lane, followed by Haute Couture. In Colour, then came Some Lady, Lady Varick, followed on the fence Volcano Lover, and then So Sleek, second last Money Rules, and last of all was Shelter.
Guineas. Race over 2,000 this year. Group 1 level. The 3-year-olds are locked away. $1 million race. They're all set. And racing. Almirada began well. The filly Lahar chopped out to the rear at the start. Behemoth gets back. Swing King first to bounce out ahead of Prince Dandan. Mustang Red, Ancient City going forward. Zonda's gone up to 5th in the early part outside Gold Guru and Almirada. They've covered 250 metres now. Mustang Red the leader to Ancient City. 2 lengths to Swing King third. A length and a half to Prince Dandan. Gold Guru going up into 5th placing outside Almirada. A half length away. Zonda on the outside now. 2 lengths further back is Vitronite, who's followed by Ildon, Behemoth and Lahar last of all. Good tempo at the 1,400 metres, set now by Ancient City, out by a length and a quarter. Running second, Swing King, a half length away to Mustang Red. On the outside, Prince Dandan as they head away, not happy with the pace, and he's going to whip round the outside and assume the front runner's roll. Back 2 lengths away, Gold Guru travelling 5th, a length and a half behind him, Almirada. Half's onto the outside, 2 lengths further back, Vitronite, Ildon towards the end, Lahar and Behemoth. They're spread out now. They're racing to the 1,000 metre mark, and the leader, Prince Standon. Out by a length, Swing King second, a length to Ancient City. 4 lengths then to Mustang Red, another 3 lengths break to Gold Guru. They're followed by El Marada inside Zonda. 2 lengths to Vitronite over on the inside of Eldon, and then came Lahar and Bohemoth last of all. Swing King has gone to the lead before the turn. They race down to the 600 metres. Swing King about a neck in front of Prince Standon. 3 lengths to Ancient City, Mustang Red. Gold Guru next on the outside, followed by Zonda coming wide around the outside from El Marada. Vitronite is hard ridden back on the inside of Eldon when they corner, and then Bohemoth and Lahar in the straight. Prince Standon shot 3 in front. Here's Gold Guru and Zonda both making runs together. They're starting to charge home. 250 to go. Gold Guru and Zonda race to the lead over Prince Standon. Eldon from well back. Gold Guru a half in front. Colgan getting busy on the favourite. Zonda can't peg him back. 100 to go. Gold Guru 3 in front. He's holding Zonda in the last bit. Gold Guru and Greg Charles half a length to Zonda. 2 lengths to Eldon third. Prince Standon 4. Bohemoth flying home again 5th. Then came El Marada and Vitronite. Behind them Lahar, Mustang Red, Ancient City and Swing King a distant last.
2 lengths Cambridge Shy, and a length away last of all is Stella Maris. In that order, they move along the far side of the course now and keep to the beat, just edging to the front. But Ackeraw King on the outside's going with it, and now it takes up the running. So it's Ackeraw King drawing out a length and a half clear now. He'll keep to the beat on the outside with 1400 to run. Over on the inside, Prince Keystone, 2 lengths away, then getting a lovely run and travelling nicely, Better Music. About a length and a half away, then came Lobathor Lady outside of Our Appeal. 2.5 Dealer's Luck, a half the inside Cambridge Shy. Further back, Just Dynamite and Stella Maris. In that order, they move down the side with Ackeraw King. Bookies would like to see it stay there. It's a length and a quarter in front of Keep to the Beat on the outside. Looks to be going okay. Third, the favourite Prince Keystone. In the centre, Better Music. Lobathor Lady continues to make ground, but 3 wide. Dealer's Luck is tracking up with it, and they were followed then by Our Appeal, now under some pressure from Just Dynamite, Cambridge Shy. And last of all, as they come down by the 800 metre mark, was Stella Maris. It's still Ackeraw King, the leader, but only a half head in front of Keep to the Beat, who's claimed it quickly.